Good morning, guys. Bobby McShane with the DelRose McShane real estate team here with Mike Jr. Today, we wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about permits. So, one of the hot topics in recent years in real estate has been if sellers have pulled permits on renovations that they've done. So, anytime a buyer is going to look at a house, they're interested in a house as part of our due diligence and the buyer's due diligence, they'll check with the town to see if permits were done with any recent renovations. And if they were not done with proper permitting or signed off on, that could lead to issues. Mike Jr., have you seen that at all on any of your listings or working with buyers recently?
It's been a while since it's been an issue that's disrupted the transaction, but I can recall times where all of a sudden something was done without a permit, like a finished basement, for example. Seller might have just hired a general contractor or somebody that didn't actually pull permits, might not be up to code. The town has a problem with that. In some cases, some towns are a little more relaxed than others. But what does that mean as a buyer or seller? Well, that space might not be available to you. The town literally has the authority to have you rip it out if it doesn't meet certain code and standards.
Yeah, so not doing permitted work is obviously an issue, but one thing that comes up often is open permits. Like they did pull a permit initially for, let's say, a kitchen or a bath, what have you, and it was not properly signed off on. Many times, that's an oversight maybe of the contractor, but I've also seen many times it was as simple as not checking off a box. The town, the building department, and it actually was signed off on. And many times attorneys are going to request in the purchase and sale agreement that these permits are closed prior to closing. And sometimes that's very simple, going to the town and they could sign off on things. And other times it's not. If it was something from 5, 10 years ago, codes may have changed. The process may have changed. It's really very dependent on the permit itself as well as the town. So open permits, it's a PSA to sellers. If you're doing renovations on your house and you pull permits, make sure now and check with the town that they were properly signed off on so you don't run into an issue down the road when you go to sell, because it's a lot harder to close it out down the road than it is right at the time. You
And
know?
on the buying side, to our buyer clients, go to town hall. I mean, you should be going to town hall, going to the building department, seeing if there's any open permits. We can look online. Most towns are now developing online portals where this is actually easy to check, but sometimes the records only go back so far, which means going to town hall is always your best bet. Um, Also related but congruent, fire department. Go to the fire department, see if there's any history at the property of fires or anything like that. Depending on how long the fire department's records go back, there could have been an event that took place in the house that could provide some context that the current seller is not even aware of.
Mhm. Awesome. All good stuff. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.